Government surveillance is increasing worldwide at a rapid pace. Everyone should develop their own methods to avoid it. A recent criminal case exposed how some of the UK's most wanted fugitives escaped the country. They were able to live and travel freely. This is despite being on Interpol's Red List, which flags the names of those wanted for arrest at international borders. The method is simple, although ill-advised, and used throughout the world. In this case, two men were selling genuine passports to underworld figures. Anthony Beard and Christopher Zidek found disabled or homeless people who had no need for a passport. They used their real details to apply for passports. They used photographs of the criminals who were buying them. They used burner phones to take calls from the passport office to confirm the identities of those applying for the passports. They used expired passports to apply for replacements. The passport office makes fewer checks on replacement passports than on first-time applications. They clearly never checked that the photos were of the same person. Some criminals were able to use the passports to travel for years. Amongst their clients were murderers and drug dealers. Beard and Zidek were caught following an undercover surveillance operation that started in 2017. Raids on their homes found multiple burner phones that linked them to the false passport applications. They also kept records of all the clients and passports obtained. This enabled the authorities to detain suspects using the passports whenever they tried to use them to enter or exit the UK. These types of underworld tactics have been used for decades by criminals trying to evade capture. Beard and Zidek each received prison sentences of 6 and 8 years for their efforts. It never makes sense to buy a fraudulently obtained passport. It's too risky to attempt to cross international borders in this way. It takes only one person to talk to the authorities or one fraudulent passport being found in a raid to compromise all of them. It's much better to use legal methods to make your activities invisible and undetectable to government surveillance. Doing things legally takes more time and can cost a little more, but you don't have to worry about being detained when you travel. One simple tactic confuses all government surveillance of finances and travel. A second passport is a vital tool for freedom. There are dozens of opportunities to get one legally. If you want to use a different passport to travel and open bank accounts under a different name, you can do that too. When you get your new passport in Latin America or Europe, you can almost always do a name change at the same time to a name more suited to the country of your new passport. When you get a passport from a Spanish-speaking country, change your name to a more Spanish-sounding name. When you get a passport from Brazil, change your name to something Portuguese. Get Turkish citizenship and adopt a Turkish name. It doesn't mean you have to change the name your friends and family use. It's a straightforward business transaction. Use it to open financial accounts and conduct business in your adopted country. Something as simple as a legal name change can be like having an invisibility cloak for your business dealings and international travel. Would you like to increase your freedom in an increasingly volatile world? Are you concerned that your right to travel could be denied during the next crisis? Second Passport Blueprint will show you how to get a free second passport. A second citizenship is the ultimate tool for freedom, no matter where you're from. This report by international citizenship expert Henry Hill shares secret methods of how you can obtain the ultimate insurance policy, a second passport. With a second passport, you'll be able to travel freely, no matter what restrictions your government imposes. No more closed borders or applying for permission to leave your country. It has long been possible to buy citizenship in some countries if you're willing to spend $100,000 or more for the privilege. While this can be a good option for some, there are many little-known methods to get better passports without spending any money. With Second Passport Blueprint, you will discover 1 Caribbean citizenship you can get in 6 months. 1 Asian citizenship that's free and instant for citizens of Commonwealth countries. A little-known method to obtain fast citizenship in a large EU country. Another EU citizenship you can get for free without traveling to it or having ancestors from the country. The fastest Central American citizenship you can obtain. A top-rate South American citizenship you can get almost instantly. Follow the link in the description to get instant access to Second Passport Blueprint for less than the price of a good dinner.